Now, we know that in Brazil, they had Bolsonaro, who was basically the Trump of South America, and they stole his election, right? Cartels based from Venezuela, police force came in to do an arrest, and there was like gunshots. They had drones. They started bombing the police with drones, and it turned out into open warfare throughout the city.
There's a lot more going on. And in the context of everything, Trump's doing a great job. It's amazing. If you stand back and look at it, it's a sight to behold. And the first huge one, he wants honest vote. That's the first thing is legacy. The second thing is honest money. Venezuela's core to that, the drug running, the money laundering, the black bag operations, including by people within our own government and other nation state level stuff tied to the elections. The same group out of Venezuela that was transplanted into Serbia, which included, by the way, the CIA side of the operation, the MI6 and 5 side of the operation, the FBI here. They're all collusive, working with the vote cartel, the criminal vote.
The reason why I bring this up is I've been talking about how this is coming from American cities, right? So we see the same situation happening down in Brazil that is coming, I believe, for American cities.
As the government collapsed, one of the people that I interviewed related to all of this a while back, he said, at first, everybody's pets, their dogs and cats, remember, this is a wealthy country, started disappearing because the people were eating them for food. People were grabbing any pet off the street they could get for food. Then it was the rats. They started disappearing, and then the mice.
Jeez.
Because the people were starving that bad. It's just horrors for Venezuela.
I've known about Halloween being a compromise. Of course, when I was a kid, I loved Halloween. When my kids were small, I took them out for Halloween. We had fun with Halloween. But over time, I learned that Halloween is quite evil on many different levels.
That the terror within a society, even over the rest of the year, are you going to be the sacrifice this year? So when you think of Halloween, you have to understand what this imagery is all about. And by the way, that just goes to show you that this crowd, this group, is in very powerful places. They're driven like Satan himself to complete their mission to take over the world.
This is phenomenal. It says this action targets a racketeering enterprise within Utah, orchestrated by defendants, including Governor Spencer Cox and Lieutenant Governor Deidre Henderson. Wow. To manipulate Utah's election law. Wow.
Over 200,000 people wrote Phil Lyman's name as the person for governor. 200,000. That's the largest write-in ballot campaign ever in U.S. history. Al Capone and his crew are going to win. No matter how you vote, this is the one. Either you win this one or you'll never get another chance in your lifetime again. And if you can't win in the courts, if you can't win in the legal arena, what's left for people to get rid of a tyranny government? It's tyranny when they can pull off whatever they want. It's only a matter of time. So you're not just going to have the civil RICO for damages, but the criminal. You're dealing with Al Capone's buddies. They will be under a criminal RICO conspiracy and indicted as such, and that's going to be epic.